Hello and welcome to Around the House with Kay and Tom. And today I had somebody this morning ask me about would I do a review on this Mr. Coffee maker here. And this particular one is model number B as in boy, V Victor, M Mike, and C concentrate dash RF 100. Now this is a good little coffee maker here. Yeah, we've had it for about a year, and it's always just performed flawlessly. And the only thing, of course, you know, there's always one thing. You know, I'm gonna find one thing wrong with it. It's a little slow. You know, so if you're in a big rush for a cup of coffee, you know, you're not going to get it. But it's really a good coffee maker. It's got a lot of decent features to it. Now it's real easy to set the clock here. This is your hours right here, and you have to pay attention to your AM and PM, of course, because when you set them, now right now it is 3 PM here. So see, it's at 3 AM, so we have to go all the way around to get back to it. But all you gotta do is hold it down and it'll take off running. 3, and this is your minutes over here. So you just touch your minutes. Okay, it's about 5 after 3 right now, PM. So that's close enough. So just let it flash for a minute or two and then it'll stop. Now your time is set. But now let me tell you, every time a light flickers, you're going to have to reset it because it loses it. Now, if you want to set the timer on it to come on beforehand or something, say you want it to come on to at 4 AM, you hit the brew later here. Alright, and it sets like that. Now you can take your time here and you run around to, and it goes back to AM. Alright, it sets at 4 AM and it'll flash for a second or two. Alright, it's 4 AM. And then it goes back to your standard time. Now, that's all you have to do. Now, at 4 AM, this is going to come on, so make sure you've got some coffee and water in there so it'll come on. I'm going to cancel it out because I don't want it to come on at 4 AM. but anyway, it's got, like I said, it's got some decent features to it. You know, this is one that I really like right here. Let me raise the camera up just a little bit. This is where your water comes in. Alright, it spreads out over this. It spreads out over this entire, or most of this basket here. You know, have you ever had one of the morning where the coffee or the water come out in one certain spot and somehow or another your filter fell over just a little bit and it got behind you and you had a big mess? I know I've had them like that before. But now this one right here, I've never had anything like that happen to it because it just comes out all over the place, you know, and then sits right down in there. Now it takes these, just these regular filters here, these round filters that you buy anywhere, you know, so I think I can get these at Walmart, you know, and it goes down like that. And then for us, or for me, Kay don't drink much, if any, coffee. I have this little scoop here, and it says, I don't know if I can get that close enough for you to read or not, 1/8 of a cup. That's how big this little measuring spoon is here. And now I use 3 of them in this filter here. I use 3 of those. And that's just about right for me. Sometimes I'll let them get just a little bit on the heavy side. Like that. Now, this thing is set to go about any time now. Anytime you want to push the button, got to put water in it. In order to do that, you just take this. Now I make the 12 cups. You know, you can do any amount of cups that you want, but I always do the 12 cups. And I'm still complaining about when I run out. So let me get some water and put in here. Okay, now I've got it up to the 12 cup mark, and just pour it in here. Just like that. Now it's got this little, I don't know if I can see that or not, but it's got this little slit right here in the back, which is an overflow. So if you put too much water in there, it's going to flow out the back of this coffee pot, and then you're going to have a mess down here. So the easiest way to do is just fill this up and put it in there. And then all we have to do is shut this lid. And come over here and just say brew now. And it'll start brewing. Now, the coffee that I use all the time, which I don't know if y'all are interested in what kind of coffee I drink or not, but I'll show you anyway. I use this Kirkland Colombian, and now this is 100% Colombian, and this decaf. Now I always mix mine together, you know, I just mix them, you know, 50-50, and that way I just have me half calf all the time, you know. And so that's about it. You know, there's not a whole lot to say about it. I mean, it works really good, you know, and so, well, I didn't want to make a pot of coffee this time of day, but I will, just so you can see it. All right, now we'll just hit the brew now button right here, and you'll see that light come on. And like I said, now it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it does a good job. It does a good job. It'll start coming out in a minute, I promise. but it's a real good coffee. I wanted to show you this when it gets ready down here, so I'll be back in a minute when it starts coming down. Okay, actually it didn't take me just a little bit more than 15 minutes to brew this. And you can see when it comes on now, when it finishes brewing, this little indicator lights up right here. It says fresh. And so, well, I'm going to hang in here with this till at least it gets over here to 30 minutes. And I'll show you what it does. But now it'll run all the way around here telling you exactly how long this coffee pot's been on with coffee in there. So we'll be back when it goes to the next segment. Okay, now see, it's been on for a half hour now, so this right here says 0.5 hours, half hour. Okay, and next notch it'll be over here after it's been on for an hour. It'll say 1 hour, then it'll go 1.5 hours, and so forth and so on until it gets all the way over here to right in there. And then it says 4 hours on it. So this thing will keep your coffee or your liquid, whatever in there, hot for 4 hours before it turns off, which I think is a real good feature. I really like it. So anyway, that's my review of this little Mr. Coffee here, this Bvmc-RF100. And it's a good little coffee maker. I'll leave a link down below in my description where you can find one at Amazon there, because I know they've got them. So anyway, till next time, I hope you enjoyed this little video as much as I did. And I gotta drink up all this coffee tonight, you know, so I'll drink up the coffee. And like I said, now this is Kirkland coffee, decaf, and 100% Colombian, and I mix it 50-50. That way I got me some half calf. And so, now until next time, y'all have a real good and safe day, and come back and see me real soon. And thank you very much for watching our videos. And if you can, join our channel and give us a thumbs up. You know, thumbs up. Okay, so until next time, goodbye now.